Good morning, first grade. It's Tuesday and it's music day. Hope you had a wonderful Easter break. I'm looking forward to some of the things we have coming up this week. Tomorrow we're going to start a new book called Queen of the Sea. It is one of my favorites. I know, I think I say that about them all, but I really do love this story, and I also love the one we have coming up next week. Also tomorrow we're going to start a new unit in science, chemistry. So that should be fun. Your verse for this week is the 4th verse of Psalm 67. And I know this is going to be a short week, so it might be a little tricky getting this one memorized by Friday. Next week is a repeat of Let the Peoples Praise You, O God, Let All the Peoples Praise You. So that obviously will be very easy. So if you're not quite ready by this Friday, you can work on smoothing that out next week. But do the best you can. I think you can get it by Friday. So what I love about this verse is it's right in the middle of the 7 verses that you're going to learn, and it's almost like a climax, a crescendo of this psalm. It's like it goes up into this arc and then it'll start coming back down. And so, you know, we've talked about how the psalmist was asking God for mercy. And why? So that people would come to know him through his mercy and his love for his people. And then last week he says, let the peoples praise you. And we talked about how that's what we're made for, is to praise and worship God. Well, the verse this week, it's as though the psalmist just couldn't contain himself any longer. He breaks out into this song. Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy. I just love it. It has an exclamation point there, guys. So when you recite this verse on Friday, I want to hear your expression when you say this verse, because that's the way it is written. And then, you know, why? Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For you shall judge the people righteously. Who is you? It's God. God is the judge. He has the right to be the judge because he's God and we're not. But we can take comfort and take great joy in knowing that he judges righteously. And it also says that he governs the nations on earth. God is governing all the nations on earth right now. That's one of the things that we were celebrating on Easter, is the fact that Jesus has risen and he is alive and he is reigning and he is governing all the nations on earth, and he does so in a wise and righteous way. And so I hope as you learn this verse this week, you'll just kind of be thinking about the heart of what this psalmist is trying to tell us, and we can also say this psalm in our hearts to God. And so I look forward to seeing your verses on Friday, and I hope you have a great week. Bye, guys.